What it do? It's your boy, Illuminated D. And you know what I'm saying? We back with another one. The first thing I want to do is thank you to everybody who's liked and commented. And to all the subscribers, Pops and I want to let you know how much we really appreciate you. For you to come and spend your time with us and to consume the content while we understanding that you have busy lives. We want to thank you and bless. So, I wanted to come and talk to everybody really quick and let you know that starting a brand is taking an entity and looking at that entity as yourself, and then just looking at the entity and saying, okay, this is how I can nurture you. So you nurture yourself in certain ways, right? As in, you give yourself water, you eat, you fuel it, you fuel your food, you know what I'm saying? You run, you work out, you do all these different things in order to fuel your every single day life. And in fueling your life, that comes with different challenges. And inside those challenges, you have to solve problems. And as solving problems, sometimes you have to make adjustments. And making adjustments means new logistical needs. See, as we are starting to tap into the overall understanding of, the marketing side of things, you can see how your life can tie into your business. And that's why they say a lot of times we ended up tying our life into the business, and in turn, it was able to be nurtured and to grow. It's the same as raising a pet. It's the same thing as boring a child and then raising the child into an outstanding citizen as an adult. You feel me? So understanding that, we can say that it is very possible to fuel and to grow your business. All you got to do is have a vision. All you got to do is really have a vision. See, these are prototypes. These are just the prototypes. Prototypes, spandex, comfortable fit. These are the first. These are the first. And they're a comfortable fit, and it just feels so good on the body. Like when you work out in these, you get maximum effect. You get maximum stretch, maximum comfort. There's elasticity. Every time, like, you don't lose the elasticity. Like, it's still there. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it's pulling out, but it's really not. And look, the new ones are coming out with the bands. These mugs gonna be hard. I'm trying to tell you. They're gonna be hard. And I just want to let you know, like, I'm putting a lot of energy into these. We putting a lot of energy into these. You know what I'm saying? These are gonna be, it's gonna be a luxury brand, not just for the average. You feel me? Like, if you're just, you know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like you got the sauce, then if you don't feel like you got the sauce, don't count yourself out. I want to let you know, don't count yourself out. All you need to do is get yourself into some good product. And for me, if you gotta wear the boxers, if you gotta wear the brand, I want to let you know, like, these are the bamboo cottons, and these are just the first brand. They didn't get the whole stitching like directly, I would say, like, as perfect, but it does look perfect when it fits on. But I got a new set coming. I got my designer from Turkey, so this was from China, so you can see that this is a China brand. But this is my pre-order set, the first one for the samples, just to really see what was possibility, and to really turn it into reality. You feel me? To really turn it into reality and, like, make that aware for you all, and to show you that it's actually possible to actually do something different. I think that it's a dope experience to be able to create from thin air and to be able to turn it into existence by manifesting it just off the belief of what's actually possible in the world. And I think a lot of times we just got to get past that fear. You know what I'm saying? That fear of, and a lot of times what happens is we're battling logistical things in our own life, which is a lot of times the reason why we can't just take the money and just invest. Because the only difference between anybody who's actually really wealthy and the people that are just living day to day is that the wealthy have extra clips, extra side money to be able to just throw it. And you can imagine, what if their life is totally covered and they got millions and millions to just throw at it? But even though you have millions, you start to learn qubits and you start to learn scarcity. So you don't just actually throw the million, you throw like 10,000. You see what I'm saying? And actually see like, well, hey, let's see what 10,000 does. If 10,000 does good, then maybe we'll go more. You know, like it's one of those type of things. So in starting out your business, you got to realize that up front, you're nurturing the business, you're nurturing the brand overall, and you're growing it through curiosity, through marketing. You know, those logistical needs, figuring out those logisticals, like, okay, well, if you don't have the website and then you actually post a link and then people go to it and then it's broken, that means that people can't actually convert. You can't convert the people. So you got to make sure that these steps are in place. You got to make sure that your marketing is in place, and you got to make sure that you're taking the appropriate measures before actually launching. So it's easy to launch an e-com store that you have attached to an Alibaba, because you're just the middleman, you're just the shuffle between. So it's really easy to just convert that because everything is like simultaneously, like you can just do it through a plugin. But when you start talking about logistical needs of starting to work with individuals outside of your actual realm or outside of your range, so if you can't just walk down the street and go to them, and you have to actually call somebody from overseas, have a conversation, an articulate conversation, and they may not necessarily, you know what I'm saying, it's energy. It's energy. The conversation is energy. They can understand energy. You feel me? Anybody can understand energy. So if you know energy, then you just know that it's good energy. You know, if it's not going to click, it's just not going to click. So, you know, it's just finding your people in the world, finding the right manufacturers, finding the people that you really want to work with, that you really want to tap into, that you really want to, you know, get to the next level. Because remember, it's not always about coming in and how can I just make a lot of money. It's how can I find the right team that builds a system that provides value for the mass public, that acquires money through it being an asset and providing value to the world. There's a difference, you know what I'm saying? So we're not all perfect, but what we can do is we can provide value and try to provide value. And if we don't have the answers, then we can seek for the answers. And I think we shouldn't shun people for seeking for more knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Just because you feel like they should have the knowledge. It's kind of like, if you feel like the sky was blue, but what happens if the day the sky turns red? You feel me? Like through a sun, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what if, you feel me? What if an eclipse happens and it's not blue anymore? You feel me? It's not always perfect arrays and everything is, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to just do better in the world. But I'll say, as building your brand, you're trying to figure out how to solve those problems to be able to make people's life more comfortable. So through the boxers, I feel like if you got to wear something all day, I want you to imagine that you would want to feel the most comfortable, the most breathable. It's really about, it's about the firmness of it, the hug, you know what I'm saying? Because you can have loose, like loose is cool, but loose is old. Everybody's more fitted now. We're wearing fitted wear. Everything is fitted. You feel me? It's fitted to the body. We're not wearing XTs anymore. We're going to new levels with this. And this is just a basic V. This is just a basic V-neck. You know what I'm saying? Black tee, simple. But I want to provide you some clarity on just some things that I think, challenges that will help you, or just some keys that'll help you through some of these challenges. And wanting to let you know that it's possible. The brand is actually getting ready to drop soon. I'll actually be putting the link in the description down below, so just go and check that out. If you're interested and you want to know like some of the stuff, this is like my first official launch that I'll be doing. This is my first official launch, but in actually doing it, I've been watching a few people. I'll put their names out like after I launch the brand, you feel me? After I launch it, I'll put their names out and I'll let you know that y'all really have been like insightful for me. Just letting you know, giving them their flowers up front. Like, you've been insightful for me, because in me watching those videos, it's actually giving me the step-by-step basis. And really, It makes perfect sense. And the only thing that sets us apart is the fear of actually putting the money down to create something with doubt in mind. But you have to just get rid of the doubt and just be like Nike. Be like water, as Bruce Lee would say, and let it flow. Because we all want to be successful. We all want to be somewhere in life. But in order to do that, you got to do something that you ain't never done before. And that's the reason that we doing this right here, right now. Everybody be blessed, be safe, and we out.